Welcome back to the Ink and Imagination podcast. Today we'll dive into the article, Timeless Values from the Fountainhead. The Fountainhead, Ayn Rand. I closed the Fountainhead on a cold winter afternoon as white snowflakes fell silently, covering the ground, and the gray sky loomed like a thick, worn-out winter coat. Inside my small room, the golden glow of a desk lamp softened the chill of the weather, but it couldn't fill the void in my mind. Ayn Rand's book was not just a reading journey, it was a profound dive into the depths of the human soul, a place where we confront life's fundamental questions, the value of work, and the true meaning of being oneself. A novel that stirred the soul. To me, The Fountainhead is not merely a story about architect Howard Roark, but a powerful manifesto on steadfastness and courage in defending personal values. For over a week, I was immersed in Roark's world, where buildings were not just concrete and steel, but symbols of creativity and unyielding spirit. Each page carried a torrent of emotions, from admiration for Roark to self-reflection on my own life. Unlike other idealized characters, Roark is not perfect by conventional standards. He is not wealthy, socially charismatic, or eager to please anyone. Roark is perfect because he remains true to his ideals, principles that prioritize creativity and integrity above all else. Ayn Rand created a figure not just to be admired, but to hold a mirror to readers, prompting them to ask themselves, what am I living for? What have I done with my life? 1. Loving work, the true meaning of life. One of the greatest lessons the Fountainhead imparts is the importance of loving and fully dedicating oneself to one's work. For Howard Roark, architecture is not merely a profession, but his reason for existence. He designs not to appease clients or build fame, but because he cannot do otherwise. The passages describing Roark engrossed in his drawings, standing amidst construction sites, or quietly admiring the buildings he created moved me deeply. Roark reminds us that life becomes meaningful only when one finds true passion. His story also made me ponder, how many of us genuinely love the work we do? Modern society often drives us to chase money, fame, or stability while neglecting the most important thing, passion. Ayn Rand asserts that if you don't love your work, you can never live fully. 2. Preserving the soul, a hard but worthy endeavor. Howard Roark's life vividly illustrates the power of living with principles. He refuses to compromise, even when it means losing opportunities, being ostracized, or enduring painful failures. In contrast, Gale Winand, a character symbolizing power and wealth, loses his soul by pandering to the masses. Winand owns a major newspaper with immense influence but uses it to cater to public whims, only to realize that he no longer controls his own life. He earns society's respect but loses respect for himself. Winand's lesson is clear. If you sell your soul for recognition or wealth, you will never truly be happy. The soul, in Ayn Rand's view, is not a religious or abstract concept but the essence of individuality, the very thing that makes you you. 3. The vanity of fame and recognition. Peter Keating is one of the Fountainhead's most haunting characters. He exemplifies someone who lives for external validation. For Keating, success does not stem from genuine ability, but from pleasing others. Keating had it all, fame, wealth, and admiration. Yet, when the vanity of it all faded, he was left with nothing but emptiness and regret. Ayn Rand demonstrates that external accolades, no matter how dazzling, can never replace the intrinsic value of a person. Reading the final chapters about Keating, I couldn't help but draw parallels to modern society, where social media and the media push people into a race for validation. We easily forget that true worth lies not in what others think, but in how we feel about ourselves. 4. The dangerous power of words. Ellsworth Toohey, the manipulative master of public opinion, represents the dark side of media and intellectual power. Ayn Rand reveals that words, when used cunningly, can become a dangerous tool to control the masses' thoughts. Toohey lacks Roark's strength or Winand's wealth, but wields the ability to shape the thinking of millions through calculated writings. The book serves as a warning. Be vigilant about what you consume, as every word holds the power to shape your mind and values. 5. Individualism, the core value of humanity. The most important message of The Fountainhead is its celebration of individualism. Ayn Rand fiercely critiques altruism, the morality that teaches people to live for others and sacrifice themselves. In Rand's world, individuality is the source of all creativity, progress and value. Howard Roark does not live for societal recognition or pity from others, but stands as a symbol of personal strength. He proves that it is not society's approval or others' charity, but one's belief in oneself that brings true meaning to life. The statement, "When altruism is exalted as a virtue, this society has truly hit rock bottom," is a harsh critique of conventional morality. Yet Ayn Rand does not endorse petty selfishness. Instead, she calls for individuals to cherish their own value and live in a way they truly believe in. Conclusion: The Fountainhead is not an easy book to read or understand, but once you enter its world, you cannot forget the profound lessons Ayn Rand conveys. From the love of work and the preservation of the soul to the power of individuality, these are timeless values that challenge every societal norm and preconception. When I close the book, I not only bid farewell to Roark, Dominique Franchon, Peter Keating, and Gail Winnan, but also welcomed a new version of myself, a person who dares to live more boldly, truthfully, and fully. Roark, resolute amidst life's turbulent waves, head held high, unshaken by the storm's craze. In solitude, his light shines clear and bright, living as himself, proud and infinite. Hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. What about you? Have you read this book yet? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below.